What's up, YouTube? So I found the idea for today's deck in one of Alex Kocha's deck highlight videos. I thought the idea was pretty interesting, so I copied it and I tried to refine it a little bit more. If you want to see the original list and some more of Alex's cool deck ideas, I link that video in the comments as well as the description. But this is what I ended up on after some testing. The core idea here is playing Electro as a ramping tool to be able to play something like Dino, Captain Marvel or Nick Fury on curve right afterwards. And as powerful finishers, we can either play Arnim Zola, ideally copying the Devil Dinosaur, but copying Captain Marvel can be pretty fun as well. We will consistently draw America Chavez on turn 6 as well, but we can also play whatever Nick Fury randomly generates and puts into our hand to close out the game. And since we will most of the time have some leftover mana left, Sunspot is one of the best early game choices here. Speaking of early game, we play quite a lot of 1-drops and 2-drops. That is because we want to kind of skip or sacrifice the mid-game through Electro and go straight into our late game and all of our top-end finishers. But that means we do need a somewhat strong early game to make up for that. Besides Nick Fury, we can play all of the other shield agents really. Agent 13 is very solid in this list. Also, of course, synergizes with Devil Dinosaur. Maria Hill is a very good one, especially in combination with Quinjet. I'll get to that in a second. And Agent Coulson is also an idea. I personally just don't have him, but we would kind of make space in this deck if you want to cut something else. Sentinel is of course a good old dinosaur staple, especially if we run a card like Quinjet. And for the last tech choice here, I went for Armor on the day of the recording because Rickety Bridge was still the featured location. And even disregarding the featured location, Armor still does make sense in this deck. It protects all of our 1-drops and it can protect something like a Devil Dinosaur from Shang-Chi. But there's also some anti-synergy with Arnim Zola, keep that in mind. But there are definitely a couple of tech slots. One idea I had for this deck was playing Psylocke on turn 2, just as an alternative turn 3 play actually. If we don't find Electro, if we play Psylocke instead on turn 3, we can still go 5-cost unit into 5-cost unit into 6-cost finisher to close out the game. Some more ideas would be Lizard as a solid all-around card, or The Collector is what Alex was originally playing in this deck, but I personally found the card to be quite underwhelming. Iceman and Scorpion are also good all-around tech inclusions, but I personally really like Quinjet in that last 1-drop slot because of how many synergies it has in this deck. It's especially powerful in case we don't find Electro. We can still go for a very strong alternative game plan of spamming Sentinels, of playing whatever Agent 13 and Nick Fury generate at discounted costs. And that additional leftover mana can be quite impactful because keep in mind we do play Sunspot who really benefits from this. And another cute interaction with Quinjet here is that even if we do find Electro on turn 3, we can play Quinjet turn 1, Maria Hill turn 2, and we can play the card that Maria Hill generates alongside Electro for 0 mana on turn 3. Another thing I want to mention is that both Arnim Zola and Captain Marvel did not feel super impactful in this deck. I think both of them are replaceable, maybe something like Magneto as a 6-cost, and this could be Gamora, Vision, Spider-Woman, just any other strong 5-cost card that you like. So feel free to play around with this list. It's definitely quite flexible, and I honestly was surprised by how well it performed on the rank ladder. It helped me climb quite a bit and quite consistently, and I think a lot of it has to do with people not really expecting the Arnim Zola, Captain Marvel, Nick Fury top end in a Devil Dinosaur deck, so you have the surprise factor on your side. And if you want to see this deck in action, here are a bunch of gameplay examples taken from my Twitch stream over at twitch.tv/FreshLobsterCCG. This might end up being a little awkward. If one of these is Rickety Bridge and we have 2 restricted locations. Okay. We can magic turn 4. It's not great, but it's like the best we have. Okay. Do we want Sinister London? Opponent snapped. Double Zabu incoming. Okay, it's Hela. Don't really have a way of beating Hela, do I? But it's good for me to keep Sinister London intact in that case. Just hoping for no Moon Knight, basically. Gambit could be annoying. It's not too bad right now. Oh, it's Ghost Rider. Oh, that sucks. But we can maybe outgrow this. Like Dino, Marvel, and Fury. That sucks. So we need to win right side and left side, ideally. And there's 4 cards in hand. Definitely not snapping back, but we can surely watch this. What's the best my opponent can play? Like Magneto beats us. Hulk is usually not played. Odin doesn't do much right side. And Nick Fury only adds 5 power here. Maria... Well, I guess they kind of even each other out. No, Nick Fury makes the Dino less strong, and Maria Hill makes it even because she replaces herself in hand. So we're +5, +8 here. We'd be at 30. We beat Odin right side. We also beat Odin left. They shouldn't play Shang-Chi. I think we're good enough here. Check this out. Oh, I forgot. Maria Hill replaces her twice even. Okay, that was actually quite important. Didn't really expect She-Hulk coming down. But the last free space for Maria Hill being copied actually was the difference maker in this game. Pretty sick. Have you ever seen Samuel L. Jackson not carry? A game, a movie, literally anything he does in life. Yeah, there's no real reason to play them yet. Actually, yes, there is, because I want Electro next turn. Maybe? Do I want to Electro if Elysium is online? Let's see. I don't know. It's a bit awkward, but let's do it. Full send. I also probably should have snapped. Fuck. Electro into Marvel. I think Root is better here. This is where good players draw something like Maria Hill. Thank you, Groot. Okay. Looks a lot like Ongoing Destroyer. Do you even play Electro? I'm not sure if he helps me here. With the Muir Island buffs, I think it's good enough. You're 1/3 too late, Maria. I don't mind giving them a Dino if we give them very few cards in hand. Like buffing up a Captain Marvel is more important here. We're probably not getting a lot of cards from our opponent because of Elysium. Okay, we're not winning middle. Oh fuck, what do we do now? Getting what? 2 cards? But they're getting Hill and Fury. Thanks for the Cosmo. Why did you do that? Spectrum left is also a play. But Spectrum is really like... Pretty sure Destroyer is better and Captain Marvel moves left. They can put out 10 power with Fury and Hill and then they have 1 mana left. Easy mode. Didn't even need to move Captain Marvel.
Victory.
I think both plays would have won, right? I think. The Spectrum buff would have been +6 here, and Marvel moves, it would have also been 15 to the right side. I think this is a bit more consistent. I think it beats more hands our opponent could have. Also dodges Shang-Chi, that's true. Limbo is generally good for us, I think. Oh, this might be a bit... Yeah, no, let's do it. It's fine, it's fine. Like, decent opening hand, decent first location. We just gotta believe in our deck. Oh, Electro. What about Agent into Electro middle? I love it. I actually love that play. I hope... I'm not sure if Captain Marvel is smart enough to understand how Rickety Bridge works. No, wait, she moves after the effect triggers, right? So she's gonna secure Rickety Bridge, actually. Okay, I'm not sure how Dark Dimension and Captain Marvel work, though. I think it should work in our favor. We don't run a single 4-cost card, so Zabu is... Fuck. Okay. Quite a statement. Is Dino middle overkill? It's gonna be safe from Shang-Chi's and everything, so I think I like Dino middle. Got him. Wondering if Sunspot's a bit better than Captain Marvel here. Like, they're both 6 power, but Sunspot also is going to make use of the leftover mana next turn. So just power-wise, it's a bit stronger. Marvel, of course, has the movement effect. I think I like Sunspot more. Then again, we're pretty much guaranteed to draw high-value cards. Oh no, wait, we're drawing Chavez next turn. Aren't we? I still like Sunspot here. Doesn't look like our opponent plays K-Mono. Sure. I'm pretty sure this is just a Zabu deck that didn't find Zabu. Quinjet Moongirl also discounts stuff though, so they can play 2 cards. 2 of their 4 crossed. They might definitely play Shang-Chi. So I kind of like Marvel. So it's like double She-Hulk Infinite, isn't it? I know this deck. I kind of built it myself and popularized it. She moves in Dark Dimension? I hope so. I have no idea, but I think I'm gonna try this. I don't know what's... Like, let's do this for science. Okay. It's not an Infinite, that's very good for us, but double She-Hulk is coming. Please move. You can do it, I believe in you. Move, move, move. Yes! Let's go, baby. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Brie Larson.
Victory.
Actually got carried by Brie Larson and not by Samuel L. Jackson in this one. I take it. I'm pretty sure this is a snap again. If we find Nick Fury, all of those 6 costs are just gonna cost 4. The hood? Don't really like it too much. It's too committal with like board space. And also no synergy with Electro. Okay. I'm not sure if we're playing Electro. Okay, there are a couple lines of play. I kind of like just Sentinel blindly into the right side. Ideally, this is going to be Rickety Bridge. We follow up with Electro. Oh shit, okay. Now it gets interesting. Just Dino and Arnim Zola middle, isn't it? But the funny thing is I kind of don't need to play Electro for that. So I could just go like armor into something. Like I could fill turn 3 and 4 with just these cards easily. I want to keep middle open though for his Dino into Zola. Killmonger? Is it you? That was some high APM retreat. That was so fast. This card got revealed and both of these are still hidden. Let's snap turn 1, yes. Ooh, hi there. How do you justify a turn 1 snap? Just good hand. Okay, like in a vacuum, the optimal timing to snap is when you feel like you are about 60 or 70% likely to win. Because it means you're definitely favored. You would like to increase the bet and play for more points, for more cubes. But it's not obvious to your opponent yet that you are favored. That's why I generally like to snap before I reveal my first piece of information. So if I have a 1-drop and my hand is really good, I will think about snapping before I play the 1-drop. Before my opponent sees, okay, damn, my opponent, like, I have a good curve and everything like that. If I would play a Zabu deck and I have like Zabu, Darkhawk, Rockslide, Wong or something like that, I also have a super sick hand that I'm surely snapping, but in that case, it makes more sense to snap on turn 3 because you're not giving your opponent any information before turn 3. Right? So there's no point in snapping. You can first, for free, see all 3 locations. Okay. This means they might definitely play Killmonger, so I want to protect Quinjet, but I don't care about the Raptors. Carnage decks also don't often run Shang-Chi. Ah, fuck. Damn, I really wanted to draw. Dino left into Fury Yondu middle. It's leader. We win on tiebreakers if it's leader. Magneto beats us. Isn't Captain Marvel just a good play here? But like our Dino shrinks. Like Magneto doesn't pull anything right now. So I'm not sure if it's like Yondu Fury middle or Yondu left Fury middle. This still beats Chavez. Like the most likely play my opponent does here is leader middle. A bit of a weird situation to be in. Okay. So far, so good.
I still believe in heroes.
No! No! Man, the Dr. Octopus actually made my Dino smaller. That sucks. I'm fine with staying in this though. That's a sick opening hand. Yup. Me lucky. Like we got Quinjet into Hill, into 0 cost 1 drop, into Electro, into Devil Dinosaur. What else could you possibly ask for? I think this is like, this might be the best starting hand we can find. Okay, the location sucks a bit. Sunspot over Hill. Nah, I think Hill is a little bit better. This again means we don't really have an Arnim Zola location, but it's gonna be fine. Quicksilver, the low roll. Oh, Shang-Chi gone. Okay. Ah, why didn't I play Maria Hill right side? Fuck. Into Dino, into Zola. Wait, we can still do middle, right? It's after turn 5. And we can play Zola on turn 5. With the Electro ramp, it actually works. And then we can finish off the game with Fury buffing both dinos. We know our opponent lost Shang-Chi. This is just GG. Unless they go for a blind armor. Okay, they know we have Zola, but we don't care about that. Oh, we need priority though. Yuck. I don't think they have a lot of counterplay for this though. Armor tech is the scary thing here. That's fine, we just win left and right. Okay. Let's think this through. My opponent kind of has to play something in middle. Because we're probably winning Baxter building. They can't grow left anymore, so we just Nick Fury right. Because Sunspot can still grow. This just wins.
I still believe in heroes.
Because both dinos grow and we flip the Baxter building around. Wait. How did I fuck up the maths here?
Victory.
No, I didn't. Okay. I thought for a second. I got scared for a second. I don't know. I don't know why I thought I would lose this. But also, like, this, the hidden strength of this deck is our opponent really are not expecting something like Nick Fury right side. This deck is so unconventional, and that's exactly why it works. A blue Marvel? I don't think that would even win, right? Because it costs 5 mana. Mindscape featured? No, we're just running into it a lot and it's really annoying. We got Marvel Zola middle, but we need space. I put all the 1-drops on one side so that if we draw an armor, we have an easy target. But, no, wait. We also kind of want free space though, don't we? Don't mind losing agent. Don't have turn 6 for Zola. True, unless we find Electro. But we'd have to top deck him. That's actually a good point. Still, all of these we want to have in the open, right? We don't want to conceal anything behind Dark Dimension yet. Because we need all of their effects throughout the game. Discard Hulk. That was a really good random generation. I'm not sure if Hobgoblin is better than Sentinel Hill though. It probably is because of board space management. But like Hobgoblin is 8 power, but Sentinel Hill and a random 1-drop might be even more than 8 power is basically my idea. If Marvel moves right, she buffs herself. I hope she's smart enough to realize this, that she grows to 8. This looks a lot like a win. What did we give her opponent? Zola, Fury. Zola's the only important one. Say Hela, they only get a Hulk. This could be Marvel or Vision. Probably Marvel. The question is basically if we want to snap or not. I don't think our opponent really... Like, a lot of people don't understand the Quinjet is going to allow us to play everything at a discount here. I think I like value snapping. It's a really tough one. Like, I think we're ahead more than 50% of the time. And there's a good chance our opponent stays in this game.
Squad still a little light.
Okay.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Higher, further, faster, baby. Thank you. Oh! Nailed it, all 3 lanes. Yeah, one of the rare occasions where a turn 6 snap actually worked out perfectly. Generally, like as a rule of thumb, I would recommend to not snap on turn 6, but there are some niche scenarios. Ooh. Oh snap! What's up, Dank Pangy? You wanna fight? You wanna wassy? Bring it on. Ooh! Captain Marvel seems too low tempo. Maybe she is. We're just looking for good 5-drops, basically. Oh wow, no, this is awkward. Wait, no, it's not. We just have to give up on Superflow, right? Like, bada bing, bada boom. Like, Marvel is gonna win either Altar or Bridge. Oh. Okay, how do we do this? Could sack Sunspot, then we can play Armor and Zola. The issue is that makes dinosaurs significantly weaker. We could Fury Zola. Fury Armor. I think I like the first line of play the most. Armor Bridge? Yeah, but last turn. What did you do that for? What was that Ghost Rider? Okay, so we can't lose if our opponent also goes for a sneaky armor play, or if they just pump stuff into Rickety Bridge here, assuming that I play armor. I think it's also straight up better to not play Zola here, but to go right and let Marvel move middle. Just more power overall. Oh yeah, opponent was probably dumping the hand for Dracula, that makes sense. Jubilee middle. That would beat us. I think we got it. I think it was also important to go for the super high power play here instead of just playing Zola. Fucking nailed it. Hello? Oh, we're already winning on tiebreaker? No, wait, what? Yeah, Dracula did mess up, but doesn't Dracula activate before Marvel? Because Dracula was played sooner? You have priority, so Marvel activates. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, come on. Man, if Iceman didn't get hit, like, if Iceman didn't hit Electro, this would be so good for us. What is this? Dino Zola. I want to see one more turn. It looks like the Arrow Leader deck. Copying Zola. We're fine. We're just a bit scared of... I guess Arrow this turn is a bit... Nah, it's also kind of fine. Is this a snap? The Arrow right side and Leader left. We win on tiebreakers, I think? The Dino left this turn. We have... Actually, wait, Arrow left beats me, doesn't it? And then Leader right side. Okay. We also have Fury Sentinel. Might just be better. They're expecting us to play Arnim Zola. 213 power dinos. Like, what if we do this? Zola wins? Depends on their hand. My gut tells me this is better. It's about the same amount of total power as Zola middle, but it's contesting all 3 locations.
Squad still a little light.
Maybe I should have switched these around, that's the only question here. Fuck, that's close. Ah, I should have swapped them around. Oh, never mind. As always, this was perfectly calculated. Right, Enchantress also kills herself since her effect triggers before the location effect. So my opponent had to switch Enchantress and Shang-Chi around, and then they still would have lost on Tiebreaker. Why didn't they play Shang-Chi middle?